Jail we want to.
My delegation.
You gotta explain on It's a long
What's going on with you?
Call this meeting to order. If the clerk would call roll.
Representative Baker.
Here.
Representative Horton.
Here.
Representative Jackson.
Here.
Representative Shedd.
Here.
Representative Lawrence.
Here.
Representative Wadsworth.
Here.
Representative Lipscomb.
Here.
Representative Fincher.
Here.
Representative Klaus. Representative Woods.
Here.
Representative Underwood.
I'm here.
Representative Sellers. Representative Gibbons. Representative Ensler. And Representative Bittler. Here. We have one.
Thank you. If the clerk would call the one and only bill on our agenda.
HB 447.
Representative McCampbell, before you begin, my apologies to any members yesterday. As I was trying to give you a little bit of alert to the meeting today that you're now in. And I think I was saying Macon County, so this is Marengo County, so forgive me for that, for having the wrong county there. You do have in your packet, before the sponsor then addresses us, you do have the bill, you do have the amendment that you would like to tack on in this committee. To my understanding, it's a little bit more technical in nature and all from LSA, but anyway, so with that then, Representative Campbell, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and committee members. I'm glad you all we have such a great turnout for me today. We have HB 447, and there is a technical amendment, and I'm going to be a little facetious as I say. We need to change a U to an I, but that is on page 2, line 48. The amendment will read, assessed if a judge finds, not funds, that payment of the fee will create.
Let me ask. Yeah, you abused that gavel just now.
Well, forgive me.
Cause I didn't know what to say, president of wrong. I mean, he actually, he stalled me. What's going on up in here?
A little bit of authority, huh?
Well, you a little bit of madness.
Try to be sensitive to the committee members and their time.
Yes, sir. Let me ask a question. Now, my name is on this bill. How was this bill published?
It was published in the, what's the name?
I mean, I didn't say where. How was it? You see, the bill got to match what was published.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
The amendment gonna change the publication of the bill.
No, sir.
It's not
No, sir.
from out of why? I mean, from out of you, from me to you.
From out of you, from you to I. From you to I.
Let me read this. Line 48.
Representative Lawrence just told me we got to carry this over.
Yeah.
Got too many changes. I think you can carry this
I tell you, it sounds like maybe we need to reconsider that.
Now we'll go back to the original motion Mr. Woods had. I would like to present the amendment, sir.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Sure, okay. So we have been.
Even though he explained it, but you can't.
All right, so with that, Representative Wood, would you mind then allowing them?
I yield to
Okay.
Representative Jackson.
With that then, so we then have a motion then to adopt the amendment by Representative Jackson, a second.
Yes.
And Representative Woods. Any discussion? All those in favor of adopting the amendment say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That then the amendment has been adopted.
I move favor report of the amendment.
Discussion, okay.
I just-
Representative Wadsworth.
I just want to say this, I'll support the bill because it's just dealing with your county on that.
Right.
However, we've gotten to the point now we're losing the ability to file suits, even small claims, domestic, because, anymore, because in Alabama, you can pay up to $1,000 to file a civil case now. And most of the time, the sheriff's office, we actually still have to turn around and file a hire a special process service to file. But, if it's in my county, I wouldn't do it because of that. But it's your county, and I support you in that. But we've just gotten to the point where in Mississippi, it's $125. Alabama's $1,000, up to $1,000 to file service things. And we've just gotten to the point where adding fees is for something that they're already obligated to do, creates an issue with that. I'm gonna support it, because that's your county and your bill.
And Representative Fiddler.
We had something similar in Baldwin County, and it's worded pretty similar to what you got here. And after Representative Wadsworth brought this up in another committee, I looked back into it, and it does say per document, not per case. Where the law that we read, had the other day in session said per case. And this also says per document. And that's a big difference between, like, if you had several documents in a case versus just like, $50, and it could be 5 documents in a case, or it could be 5 times 50, because it's $50 per document, which leads into what you were saying. So anyway, when I looked into it for our county, I was a little surprised at like how much that can cost somebody that just wants to try to find justice. And I, along with Representative Wadsworth, and maybe a lot of you, I'm going to vote for it because it's your county, that's what you want to do. But it was surprising to me, whenever we were kind of going through it for our county, to see that, to some feedback.
Representative Woods.
Again, I'm supportive of what you're trying to do here. I just am curious, does that money go to the sheriff's discretionary fund, or do you know where that
The
ends up
money,
going? I'm just curious.
I'm not sure it goes.
I'm just curious. We've been approached by similar requests. I'm just trying to figure what everybody's doing.
Representative Fincher.
I just had another quick question. I think I read in here where it not only said per case, but per attempt. Is that correct? If I tried to serve papers and could not, and then I take the papers back, do I get paid every time I try to serve that paper?
Yeah, it
I thought it said per attempt or something. Some
It
sort
does
of
per
word.
attempt.
I mean, sometimes they go I'm sorry.
Representative Wadsworth.
Sometimes they go 4 or 5 times, and it's $75 per attempt. If you got somebody who's trying to get somebody out of the house, it's just gonna be astronomical, for them. I don't do anything else in your county, so it won't affect me. But for landowners and try to keep people out, you have to do it on a per attempt basis. That's a high fee, when they're not even paying their rent now,
Well, if we get to send to their job, that won't be an issue much longer.
if you can get it.
Right.
That's a big issue.
Right.
Representative
I just want,
Jackson.
I need to get him to tell us what these fees are.
Well, the fees will go into the sheriff's office. They do go into the
He has
sheriff's.
discretionary.
I'm not sure.
That's what I want you to get sure of.
Yes, sir.
Cause I'm a Ringo County too.
Right.
I want to make sure that, I don't want to put in undue pressure on any citizen.
Right.
And when she explained the document and rather than the case, you're gonna add some stuff to some people.
May I speak to that on line 56?
Representative Woods.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman. On line 56, it does say that the fees collected by the sheriff are deposited to the sheriff's law enforcement fund.
I need to know what that is.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be.
I got to keep asking, the question keep coming up. What's that?
It's only about them guys.
Representative Jackson, I think you may have had a motion a moment ago, or do you want to renew
To
that
adopt,
motion?
my motion was to adopt the amendment, that's what my motion was.
Oh, okay, okay, I thought you may have had one otherwise, then, is there any other discussion? Is there a motion? Motion to give the bill a favorable report as amended, is there a second?
I'll second.
All right, a second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
I'm gonna get some information before I move forward.
I'm on the same.
Understand. With that then, HB 447 has been given a favorable report as amended. With that, we are adjourned.
Aggressive gambling.
Yes, sir. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, man. You can't get to the house, that's it. Get up there.
I'll be as helpful as I can be. But they have the same. Right. Okay, sounds great, I appreciate it.